Good morning. It is time for Wednesday's vlog. And today we are doing on this channel what the vlog was made to do. I got parts. There's more in the backlog cabinets. I've got my early morning protein shake. Let's get into it, because we're working in the city right after the intro. So welcome to Bricks and Toys. My name is Brandon, and yes, you heard that intro correct. No Funkos, no mail, nothing new other than this bag of parts. We're working in the city. My poor construction worker, right there, has been surveying this land, trying to figure out what we're going to do together to fix these roads. And I've just kind of left her out there on the job. And it's time for me to get back to work and help her out. So, we do have some parts. And these parts I did order off Bricklink. I ordered a bunch from one seller. It's just a bunch of, random plates and random stuff. But mostly those little, 1x plates. That's what we're going to use to sink down this road. Now, I did want to show one thing for a second. I did get this cool Smokey and the Bandit shopping at Walmart yesterday. Put that over here on my shelf, get that out of the city. Other than that, and what's going on behind me, that's a video I'm shooting for May. I finally got around to building all those Speed Champions cars that I've been collecting. So, let's go ahead, let's go into the backlog cabinet and get all of our backlog stuff, and let's try to build this out. Let's grab these books that are two of those builds behind me. We're just going to ignore that part of the thing today. So starting off, just go to cabinet 170 and just put those books away and verify if we need anything. Just put these up here. I think I got enough books. So there's really nothing that I'm going to want in here today, minus this. I do want to get this red barn out, because we are going to be putting this in the city. So let's go ahead and take that out. Then let's close this cabinet up. And we'll get to cabinet 4. And then here we go. Here's what we need right here. Start off with some of that. It's a whole bunch of plates. We might need some of this friction pins. I know we got a bunch of road stuff in this tray. And I know over here we got some more small parts. God, that's heavy. You can see why those bins didn't succeed. So let's go ahead, let's move these 3 over to the table. And come back and lock up. So there we go. We got our parts. Let's go lock back up. Geez, someone should tell someone to go wash their car. That someone would be me. I gotta go get it washed and put another layer of ceramic booster spray to keep my ceramic coating good. Okay. So we're all set there. We got our Minecraft. So perfect. So now, let's go ahead. Let's put you guys up on a tripod. And I'll show you what we're doing today. Okay, so the purpose here is not for you guys to see me, but to see it. So if you hear me but you don't see me, well, that's because we're not about me, we're about this. So first of all, we're going to start moving things like the Jazz Club out of the way. Oh shoot, that was starting to peel off. Oh boy. And we'll get rid of that plate. So now, by doing that, we can now see the road. So what I did with this road is I just made it where it's very simple like that. Now the bad thing is these friction pins to lock in this road, it's not gonna work no more. This is because we're gonna end up getting rid of all of this. The bad thing about all of this is we're going to also have to shade this in with all gray brick, get rid of all these Technic pin bricks and all these other blue pins. I think I can get away with just pilling the base plate down a little bit and switching out those 1x bricks. So let's go ahead, let's peel this apart, and let's go ahead, let's set up our framing. So that really wasn't on there all that well. So when I did this originally, I did not think that there was any 32x16 base plates. So I just cut my old 32x32 base plates. I figured since they're old base plates, it doesn't really matter anyway. And I also used way too much brick for this scenario. So now I got all that cleared off. So now I got my 16x32, or however you want to say it. Now I want to go into my bag. See what we have here. Tiles, plates, 4x4 plates. Oh, I didn't mention this earlier. I got the chrome lightsaber hilts from the early 2000s. Don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I'll figure it out by Star Wars week. So I want to use these to support the middle of the road, but I don't need to support all of it. So I'm going to use these for the other part of this. So I'm going to start off by thinking, where do I want this road? So I probably want it almost flat. So I'm only going to use one tile and see where one of these plates gets me. I don't know how many I didn't really do the math. I just went online and I ordered. I guessed, and I guessed correctly. Perfect. Now what about going across? Did I guess correctly on that? I'm going to guess probably not. No, I did not guess correctly on going across. So we're just going to center it. It doesn't need to be perfect. We just want the road to be mostly supported correctly. These old base plates that I cut up is not a loss because they are extremely hard to get anything to stick to. So you pretty much get it as close as you can get it, and that is good. Now I just want to take these plates and just kind of stick them, not in the there, but like here. And this will just give it a little bit of added support. Put one over there, one over here. One over here. One over there. Okay, maybe I like a lot of support. I love support. You can never get enough support. I almost forgot one right there. Okay, so now let's go ahead, let's drop that bad boy down and let's just sandwich it all in. Make sure all those pieces get locked in. I can feel the crunch. Okay. So now you can see the difference. Big time difference. And now that lines up exactly where I want that. And of course my neighbor's going to be doing yard work. It's a nice cool morning. I'm out here early in the garage working before it gets too hot today. And someone's got to do lawn work. They couldn't do it yesterday when I wasn't out here, but they could do it today. So now the only thing I really want to do is, because of this, I now do not have to really worry about switching out these bricks. Because as you can see, once I tile this in, you're not going to be able to see that blue. That'll be a project for another day. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to shut off the camera and I'm going to go to work, and I'm going to get all this fixed up doing this method. And I'm also going to go over here into the countryside and do some work, and then I'll patch you guys back in after that. Okie dokie. So time's about 12 o'clock. We got out here at 8 o'clock, so we've done 4 hours. It's now in that time of day where it's starting to get a little hot out here. I do have my garage door opened, but there's just not enough breeze coming through, especially with the way that I have things laid out. So I'm going to turn you guys around really quick and just show you what I've accomplished in 4 hours. I feel like I've been through hell and back. So let's check it out. So starting off back here, everything looks to be the same, but it is not the same. Now I should have did a before video to kind of reference this, but there is a video from about a week ago about this. First thing I want to mention, I did go around the whole town, around the edges, and get rid of all the mix match plates to where it's just, where it's like 6 1x4 dark gray with 2 translucent dark 1x2s around the whole town. Then I did take blue brick and box in the whole ocean, so there's no gaps on the entire ocean. Then coming around, you can see what I did with the edges. It's consistent, guys. So now that's a nice finishing touch all around the city. It's kind of a pattern that, you know, it doesn't look perfect, but it makes it look like it's been thought of. Now I did have to rob some gray tiles off of this, and the reason is well, putting in these lips, move the police car. When you put in the lip right here, you can see the different color of all of the tiling and the plating below. And so the police station is on a dark gray, so it was going light to dark, back to light, and I did not like that at all. So I had to take some of the plating off, and I had to do that for the bookstore as well. So it's just the light gray all the way down. But now, as you can see, we do have that nice little curb lip that I was desiring over here too. Everything has been done. I did do a really weird way to do this. Now this is level with the road, but if you extend the sidewalk out, which we are going to do soon, it'll be up high just like it is over here. I did that all the way through. And coming around over here to the ocean. Now you can see where the road kind of like pockets in. And again, it's all consistently put in all the way around, even up over there. We still got to figure out all of our grading and everything, but this is a lot of work. And I'll take you around the back so you can get more of an idea of that pattern. That pattern that I keep talking about on the side, now you can see it in a more of a consistent light, or not light, but manner, all the way through. Just that dark gray 1x4 with 2 1x2 translucent dark bricks all the way through. That was kind of fun to do, guys. And you can get a look at how I sunk the road in from this angle. Really gives us a good place to work off of. Super happy with how the town's going. So that wraps it up for me on this video. I kind of hope you guys like this. We're getting into the city stuff. I don't know for how long, but at least whenever I get a chance, we're in the city. That's what matters. That's why we do the vlogs, is so we can do the city. Now, I am going to tell you, off camera, the Minecraft Red Barn, I'm going to build that sometime this week for Friday's vlog. That's what we're going to do on Friday. And that's going to go right here. That's going to go right here where that blue is. So I'm going to pop that thing off, and that 32 by 32 base plate, put that onto it, decorate it however I can with what's provided, and get that placed. So really cool stuff. I know that I have some packages in the mail but they're nothing, and I'll show you guys that on Friday. And I do have something special in the mail today, but that is a video all for itself that won't come out probably for another month. I swear, guys, doing this how I'm doing it is very intense, because today my mom returns from Arizona and she's bringing back builds that she bought at Barnes & Noble. And I've seen one of them, and it is an incredible Ferrari Technic set. It's the 488 GTE. That will be in May that we do that. And I think she may have bought the typewriter, but I'm not entirely sure. And if she did, that'll be in June when we see that build. So crazy stuff always happening on here, but today, like I said, it was about the town. So if you like videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate everything you guys do. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. I am feeling a lot better, and you know, taking this little bit of a break from building sets is doing me well, and we got some stuff done in the city, so awesome. So thank you for watching. You all have a great one, and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.